In this section, we're going to go over two tags that I think are going to become more and more important to you as time goes on. Those are the span and div tags. Let's go ahead and create another brand new document with a basic document structure, new, file from template. And again, let's choose an XHTML document. And I'm going to call this one Div and Span.html. And we'll save this, of course, in the correct folder. So here we go. Here's our online courses. Chapter 2, 2.2. There we go. Perfect. All right, so we've got that set up. We've got our basic document structure. Now here in the title, I'm just going to put using div and span. Now, div stands for logical division. It's where you can logically divide your text into different sections. Now, you won't use these as much in HTML5, and you'll see why within the next couple of videos. But in this case, when we're doing HTML 4.01 or XHTML, we use span and div a lot. And that's because each section that you're trying to either lay out or that you're trying to do something with content-wise is usually put in a div or span. For example, when you see a header on a website or a footer, that's usually a logical division. So logical divisions are our block level tags. Let's go ahead and create a logical division. So we'll create one, and then we'll close it, and then we'll create another one, and we'll close it here. So in this logical division, we'll put an H2 tag, all about Mark Lassoff, and then I'll put a paragraph. Hi, my name is Mark. I enjoy teaching different computer languages. I hope you are enjoying the course. All right, we'll close that paragraph. Now, the thing that's disappointing for most people is at first, the divs don't have any type of visual appearance in the page itself. The div is just there to divide the page. Now let's create another div that'll appear as our footer. And we'll put in this div our paragraph tag, and we'll say copyright 2011, Mark Lassoff, learn to program.tv. All right, so we've got our two divs. Now, this is going to appear just as it would if we didn't have the divs, because remember, the divs are block level tags. So after the div, we're going to create a space. So even if I didn't have the paragraph tags here, that div would still be appearing, this content would still be appearing on a line of its own. Watch, I save. There's absolutely no change, and that's because the div is block level and taking care of creating the space. So we have one div here, and we have a second div here. Now, within a div, I can have other tags, just like I have the paragraph tags. Now, divs we're going to use later to access them through CSS for specific types of formatting. We'll do the same thing with spans. Now, spans are inline, meaning they don't create a new line within the text. They simply are continuous. So if I were to add to this, go ahead and turn on our word wrap here. All right, so if I were to add to this, I enjoy teaching HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Java, C++, Objective-C, Android, and iPhone. Now, let's say I wanted all of those technologies to be separated for formatting for some reason. I can put them in a span, and we'll see a little bit later with the CSS exactly how I deal with them in the span. But there we've got the span. Now again, the span is not going to affect the formatting. It's going to be laid out as if those span tags aren't there. But what we've done is, with the span, we've been able to basically section off this section of the text without disturbing the run, right? It's still inline for formatting, just like we did with the divs. We'll see exactly how we do that formatting a little bit later. But I didn't want to go any further without showing you both the span and div tags, which are extremely important in HTML and CSS web development.